What's up guys? Today we're going to be doing a guitar tutorial for Radiohead, and we're going to be doing the song called The Numbers, which is on their new A Moon-Shaped Pool album. I did a cover of this quite a while back, and I had this lesson all ready to do, but I just never got around to it. So yeah, I'll teach it to you guys now. So this has quite a few parts to it. I mean, they're all pretty similar to each other, so once you learn them properly you'll be able to get through it quite easily, but there's different little variations with things, so that you need to sort of know. So the first chord of the sort of like the verse, you could call it, you just strum the strings. Sorry, just to let you know, the guitar has to be tuned into drop C. Okay, so C, G, C, F, A, D. Okay, yeah, that'll make a big difference. Yeah, so you strum the top three strings pretty much. So, and then you have like a D-shaped chord on the 5th fret and the 6th fret. So we're going to call them the normal standard tuning strings by there. So E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, so it's easier for you to understand. So on the G string on the 5th fret, have your index, your ring finger on the 6th fret of the B string, and your middle finger on the 5th fret of the low E, high E, sorry. So it's, so you have to get that strum pattern. So down, up, and then you switch to the next chord, which is just barring those same three strings, but barring the entire 5th fret on those three strings. So the G, B, and E strings. So then you slide up to the same D-shaped chord that you had on the 5th fret, but you slide up to the 7th fret. So okay. And then you get to this chord, which is 7th fret on the G and B string, and use your ring finger, little finger for this. So, and what you'll be doing is sort of hammering on to the 5th fret and letting go of the 7th fret of the G string. So with your index finger as well. So. So you gotta go. Okay, so you've got to try and get the hang of that. It's just hammering on from 7th to 5th fret to 7 again. So okay, and then you keep going. So you go. Yeah, after you've done that twice, then you get to the next section, which is on the 10th fret. So it's G string and the high E is on the 10th fret, and the rest is muted. So, well, B string is muted, and the top three doesn't matter too much. So it's the same sort of strum pattern as before. And then you slide to G string on the 9th fret, 8th fret on the high E. So, and then you play that D chord on the 7th fret again. It's not a D chord, sorry, it's just D shape. So then you do that same chord shape we did before on the 7th fret of the G and B string, but you have your index on the high E of the 5th fret. So and you can add that little hammer in it as well. So then you play the 5th fret D-shaped chord, but then you play this bit. So you've done the first section, which is that's cycled a few times. Then you do this section. Then it's the final section. So it's that D-shaped chord. Then you slide to 5th fret on the B and 4th fret on the G. And then you bar down all of the, with your middle finger still on the 4th fret of the G string, bar down the B and E string on the 3rd fret. And then you play a normal D-shaped chord on the 2nd fret. So it's and you can sort of lift your middle finger up, so of the high E. So that first introduction should be. And then you start again, and you come towards, and you do that all again, and then you come towards the end of it, and when you come to this chord, there's some variations of it. So you can lift your middle finger up, you can also lift your index finger up, okay, and there's one more one where it's like a little melody bit, so it goes. So what you do is sort of hit the G string of the 3rd fret, so, and you sort of and it goes from the, it's on the D string, sorry, so D string of the 3rd fret to second fret of the D string, and then open, and then you carry on the strumming. So okay. It's not too important if you can't get that one in, but it'll be nice if you can. So once you've done the verse again, you reach this chord on the 2nd fret, so, and then you go up to the 5th fret of the same shape again. So you do this last little section, this 3rd section of the verse, 3 more times, or 2 times, and then it's 2.5. So I'll show you. So. Then you play this. So you play that chord on the 4th and 5th fret. So 5, 6, 5 on the G and B and E string. So then you play 4, 5 on the G and B strings, and then you play like a C chord. It's not an actual C, but a C shape. So slide up to 5th fret on the low E and 3rd fret on the A. So and then you play that little first section again. And instead of doing the little hammer on, you go back to that C chord again, C shape, sorry. Same chord, but then you bar the G and B string, and the E string if you can, on the 3rd fret. So you have this chord on the 5th fret and the 3rd fret on the low E and B, so, but then you just bar the G, B and E, so and then you just touch the 7th fret on the low E, and then you move to the 9th fret, so, and then you move to the 10th fret, so sorry, that's 6th fret, sorry, 6th fret to 8th fret, and then the 10th fret. Okay, so and this chord is 10x09. Okay, then you slide to 9x07, then 8x07, then 7x07, and then you just sort of strum and open strings again at the top, and then start the first section again, which I showed you of the verse. So. And you do it one more time, then you do the second bit, second section of the verse. And you do this twice. And then the third time, instead of so you play this chord and this chord, but then you slide up to the 7th fret of the same shape, and then add that hammer in again. So. Then you play that second section again of the verse. And you do that like you did at the end of the first verse, where you do it twice, and the third time you do it halfway, and you go to the C chord, C-shaped chord again. You do exactly the same way as before. So. And you hold on to this for a bit longer. And you finish on just the 7th fret of the G and just strum the entire string. So, okay, I might have not gone through every single order of all of the sections, but I've told you all the important sections, so you just fix them together, how the song goes. I think I did go through it fairly correctly anyway, but if I haven't, just listen to the song and you piece them all together. So yeah, I should have taught you what you need. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Thank you.